Hi guys, and welcome back. Thank you for joining me again today. If you don't know me, my name is Mimi and I'm just vlogging. I've recently become a new mum. So I'm just been vlogging about all my day-to-day, week by week I should say, kind of pregnancy life. So it's quite exciting. So everything I'm just kind of like picking up and learning along. I'm just kind of sharing with you my journey. Certain things that I'm just obviously watching everyone else's videos about, but also thinking certain things, you know, when you're searching for, and I'm like, why I can't find any information about this. So I'm hoping just to kind of bring my curiosity to you guys as well. So yeah, I am now 16 weeks today. I will be 17 weeks tomorrow, so I'm moving on quickly. But I thought I'd share with you today, like it says in the title, just the stretch marks creams that I'm using at the moment. Obviously it's still a bit too early to kind of see if they're working for me, but hopefully when I'm going along with the journey, you'll kind of see how these results in. Some of the oils or some of the stuff I'm showing to you today, I've been seeing kind of like instant results using them, but not necessarily for stretch marks, but just for markings on my skin and the texture and how it's really kind of, you know, synced into my skin compared to other, you know, stuff that's on the market. So I'm going to start off with one that I've kind of been using from the get-go, and this was my Palmer's Cocoa Butter for stretch marks. So this I've been, since I found out, I've literally been using this. Literally had to just buy a new one because I finished it. I'm on like the third or fourth bottle because I literally slather this all over my body. I try to do it at least 3 times a day, if not it'll be twice. So yeah, this is definitely one that I do recommend. I like the smell of it, I like the feel, it's just nice to kind of move about, and this is just a keeper. So far I'm just kind of liking how it just keeps my body moisturized. While I was going, just for the couple of days while I didn't have this and I forgot when I went out, I was just been using my Nivea cream, which is what I usually use just for like the bottom. It's really weird because I like lotion my body in weird parts. This you can use for your whole body, but I just want to use any type of stretch mark lotion cream within the area where I feel like I will get the stretch mark. So that's like from my thighs to like my shoulders. So like literally that I just literally lotion all up here from literally like my kneecap onto my shoulder. And so I will use this, and then literally just for my legs and my arms, oh yeah, apart from my arms, so my legs and my arms I'll just use like a Nivea, but that's finished. So I will be, in place of that, I will be using, I do stick to Nivea because that's just the best for me and what really works for my body, that I've just noticed compared to all other creams that I do use on the market. Hugh thought it would be quite good, it'd be a firming lotion, so anything that's gonna help. I was just like, good shout, babe. So I'm using this. I've just started using this because now that's just finished. So I'll see how this goes. And it's a lot thinner than I note than other Niveas that I use that are within this type of bottle. But I'll see how this goes and see how I like it. So yeah. Next, I'm talking so fast. I need to calm down. Next, I've been using, after a while I was thinking I needed some additional kind of moisture, hydration all to my stomach. I just feel like one wasn't enough. So I thought, oh, what do I use for my hair? If I use a conditioner, then I would use like, or hair lotion, I'll use an oil. So I thought, use a body oil. So I got the Palmer's Cocoa Butter formula, the same obviously brand and make as this. I just got their skin therapy oil, which has been amazing. I love the smell. It's so nice to smell when you're just going to bed as well. Just come out for a fresh bath, you feel lovely. So yeah, this is really good for scars, stretch marks, dry, damaged skin, uneven skin tone and aging skin. It's with pure argan oil as well, with vitamin E. This has just been amazing. It says there's a 93% of women tested saw a reduction in the appearance of scars, and that's kind of the aim I'm getting. I am kind of breaking out on my stomach. I think maybe because of all the oils that I'm using, you know, but that's why I always like really scrub my skin. But I had a really bad breakout on my back. I'll show you the pictures at a later date. I'm gonna kind of show before and after of using these creams. So I wanted to show how they are at the start of my pregnancy and how it is at the end, and that way I can really see like what was the really big effect on the scars and everything and marks on my body. So that's kind of another thing I'll probably save to another day. But I got these really dark scars, and with me, I'm quite fair skinned, so whenever I would like even like a breakout or something and I'll pop a spot, I'm sorry, even if I was to like a scar break out from like acne on my face, like that blemish will be there for ages, unless I use like a retinol and stuff like that. But obviously I can't use retinol right now. Thank you. So I literally have gone to other stuff which I'm going to move to. But yeah, but I've just been scarring, and normally if I'd have like a breakout on my back or something like that, the scar wouldn't be there for that long, or wouldn't be that as dark. But I'm noticing like this scarring is just scarring at my body and is there for good, and I'm just like, honey, this is a skinny girl, and it's really bad. So what I thought this would be great, why not, on top of using my Stretch Marks cream, I'll slap on some of this oil too. So as you can see, I've been loving it because it's literally been gone. Although this has lasted quite a bit. I think I've had this for like 2 months now. So I would say that this would be a 3-month lasting type of oil. And the price for this, I can't even remember, to be honest. But I don't believe it was more than £5. This is around I got the States, I think £5.50. I think £5.50 for that. And less than £5 for that. I really can't remember the price because, like I said, 2 months ago, and now already I've got like fish brain, pregnancy brain, as they say, because some of these things I can't remember. But maybe saying slow down, mama, slow down. But a new oil I did want to add, so I've been wanting to add everything that I can that's just really good for my body, that's just I just want to keep the glow throughout my whole pregnancy. So another oil that I was using even before I was pregnant was rosehip seed oil, and I was just using that for an oil for my face from the brand The Ordinary. So I was just like, when I researched more into it, and they were saying it was really good for stretch marks, really good for scarring, etc. So I was just like, let me pick that up for my body. So the one I got is called Fushi. I just saw this on Amazon. I was kind of looking through because you really don't know, but what I was looking more was the color of it. So if you know that if you've got a really good organic batch, then they're all going to be different colors, but it should be kind of like of a darker consistency, and this is that. So if I don't know if I can just show you, so it's kind of like a darky orangey type color. There we go, it's probably best. Yeah, so it should be that. Anything kind of like too lighter than that may not be a good comparison, and especially that was the color of the one I was using on my face from The Ordinary as well, so that kind of gave me like a good thing, like, oh, I've got a good oil here. This one was about $14.99 I got on Amazon. So this is, again, it's best for scars, fine lines and stretch marks. So this I use for my face and my whole body. And before I was just kind of like doing it, putting this, I would do my kind of lotioning in a 3-stage type of thing. I will put my lotion on, and then in the middle of the day, then I'll put this on, and then at night I would put this on. So that's kind of like how I spread it out. Before I was just doing all 3 all the time, and then I spread it out because I started to get this kind of like residue afterwards, and I was like, okay, maybe because I'm just not allowing it to dry and then put it on and then kind of do all that kind of thing. And because sometimes in the morning when you just want to lotion and get ready, like I don't have time to kind of like sit, even though I'm not even going anywhere, but I just want to put clothes on. I'm not going to sit there, wait a while for it to all sink in and stuff. And at night time as well, I just want to, after I have my bath, put my PJs on and go to bed. So but as of like literally yesterday, last night, I started using all 3 all together. So I literally put, not this cream, but like my Nivea, I've done that, and then I put a few squirts of this in, of the skin therapy, and I'll put like a few drops of that in, and I'll mix it all together. And I was just thinking, why was I not doing this before? Like, what's wrong with me? But you know, you live and you learn, and that's just the phase I'm in, and I'm fine. I'm happy to live with that, as long as I learned it quite early on and didn't too late. Not as if like, oh, the baby popped and was like, oh my gosh, I could have done that all the time. Do you know what I mean? It wasn't one of those. So yeah, but while I was out today shopping for this, I came across this. I know you're probably thinking you've got like a million things, you really didn't need that, but I kind of saw someone talking about this and I was like, oh my gosh, I want to try that out. So it's a tummy butter for stretch marks. 98% of women saw improved skin elasticity, 48-hour moisture, ideal for nighttime use. So this would probably good for like kind of now when I have like my bath and I go in for bedtime. So maybe I'll just use this for like an additional thing at night. Just because they said that it's more ideal, but I'm sure you can use that in the daytime if you wanted to. But yeah, so this helps reduce the appearance of stretch marks. Intensive treatment with collagen, elastin, argan oil, shea butter, and then it's free of mineral oil, parabens, and phthalates. You know what I mean, babe? Oh my gosh. But yeah. Ooh. You know what I mean. So yeah, so this comes and such. I literally haven't used it yet. I've literally just it smells so good. Baby's gonna love this at night. He's gonna be like, this smells good. Oh my gosh. So yeah, this, okay, it kind of just feels like, you know, the tub of cocoa butter that you used to buy in the white tub, like the same brand but without stretch marks. That's just kind of like how it's giving me that type of vibe. And these lips be big, child. And be stretching. Whew. I'm kind of worried about how my face is just gonna puff up. I've seen how some girls' faces like puff up, like just before they're about to give birth. I feel like that's gonna be me. I feel like it's gonna be me. Like, it's what it is, isn't it? It's what it is. It's what it is, babe. It's what it is. But that's pretty much all the oils and butters and lotions that I'm using at the moment. Pretty much just loving the Palmer's Cocoa Butter family. So this is now my third product from the family and I'm really loving it. I'm loving it for just how it glides on my body, how it smells, and it leaves me feeling happy, supple and moisturized. So isn't that what you really want from some creams, butters and lotions? Like, that's what you really want. So yeah, so these are my main babies. But this rosehip seed oil, I would highly recommend this. So I was, not any scarring, but it was like some very dry patches that I was getting on my breast. That was a baby, I'm so sorry. Dry patches that I was getting on my breast. Literally from the first night that I used it, I noticed a complete difference of a texture of my skin. I was like, oh my gosh, like this, like a lot of lotions and oils, they only go down to maybe like the second skin layer, but this literally penetrates all the way down to where the stretch marks kind of where they literally initiate from. So this really penetrates deep down with through all your skin layers to really kind of give that moisturization up, push out, you know. So when I just read more into it, I was just like, I'm a bit of this. So maybe some information up here for you about these things as I'm going through it, up or down, whatever it is. So yeah, I'll probably leave some information about each thing as I'm going along. Probably a bit too late to say that now, but yeah, I'm really happy with the stuff that I'm using at the moment. Obviously there's a million tons of stuff on the market that you can use for stretch marks at this point of time, but these are the ones that I've kind of drawn to and really happy about. Obviously I don't know, yeah, when I showed you my pack that I got from the hospital, they gave me a little bottle that I still haven't used yet of their just little tummy rub. I looked into it and it was like £20. I'm just like, the way how I go through like my stretch marks creams, like number one with this is like my third or fourth tub, so I'm just like £20 each time, like that's kind of a lot. This the rosehip seed oil, even though it's $14.99, this has lasted me already a month. I think I bought this like a month ago. Yeah, and it's already, and I'm only halfway through the bottle, so that for me is a good value for money. I want something to last a long time without me having to use it so sparingly. And the oil, like I said, 2 months already and it's just there. So, and I use this quite liberally as well. So I'm really happy with the prices for each of these. I don't feel like it'll rock my pocket each month. And I'm using multitude of things as well. So I'm sure one of these things will do fine for some people, but I'm just being extra, do you know what I mean? Because I've already got scarring. I've even got like chickenpox scarring from when I had it when I was 2. Like, it's still on my body. So I'm really just kind of working on the overall scarring all over my body, which is why I think I'm just using this time to go ham, as it's like conducive with my stretch mark treatments. So yeah, I will keep you updated with how this goes for me. And I'm really hoping it will do its justice. But even though I hear stretch marks obviously genetic, blah 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 blah, blah, but I'm still gonna try and do whatever I can, you know. Boob pain, throbbing. It's like that sharp boob pain that you get, and those sharp vaginal pains that you get. It's so annoying. Like, it's happened a couple times today, and I'm just like, oh, my boobs, my vagina. It really, really hurts. Let me go on. But I have my bath waiting for me, my nice warm bath. Some Epsom salts. Apparently that's like best for pregnant women, the most natural, so I'm gonna use that, soak and rest these bones and body, because I've been moving about a lot today. I've done a lot of exercise and walking about yesterday. I'm really trying to build up my mobility because I ain't trying to be so slubby. I'm gonna finish off. I'm gonna do I do like a little 10-minute yoga routine when I can have the energy for it, and slip it into kind of like outside of like my walking activities. Like, my walking exercise is pretty much what my body can handle at the moment, so I'm just going to stick with that. And walking is always good. So yeah, I'm gonna do my yoga just to get some more pregnancy stretches in, you know. And yeah, that's pretty much all I have for you guys. So until my next video, which I don't know what will be about because it's quite sporadic at the moment, seeing how it comes, I will see you guys with an update on this probably at another later time. So, but until my next video, guys, gonna love you and leave ya. Bye.
I go start the coffee Sunday morning, easy love with you. Okay, okay, okay. I'm your sunshine mixed with a little hurricane, white hot.